Today I'm going to be making a driveway resurfacer out of some scrap I had laying around the house. First thing I got are, this is like a fence pole, and I cut it up into 10-inch sections, and then I got these pieces of pipe here for the main structure, which were also used as fence poles. The previous owner to this house had a chicken coop way in the back, and so we've been pulling out the poles, so I just cut these up for the main structure. And then this one is a newer one, but I figured I'd sacrifice it because I needed one more fence post for my plan. And then last but not least, I got a bumper from a JK Jeep Wrangler. I figured I'd use that as the back, just to kind of, as like the plow in the back, to kind of catch all the dirt. So we'll see how it works. So here's the basic idea. I got these in like a V pattern, because on one side you got all these like spikes, and then on the other side it's like a flat blade. So with these, I was going to have all these spikes facing down to help kind of dig up the dirt, and then on this one I was going to have the blade side down, and then on the back I was just going to have that bumper dragging to kind of catch all the loose dirt that these got stirred up, and just kind of spread it around evenly, theoretically. And then across the top I was going to put some angle iron to put a couple of like cement blocks to weight it down. Check it out. First piece of the puzzle is done. Not really trying to go for like a thing of beauty. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but you know, keep me occupied while I'm stuck at home. So the next thing I was gonna do is, this is gonna be the front bar, and I was gonna weld that to these, or weld this pipe like that. You can see all those little knobbies in there, how they're gonna hopefully dig into the dirt good. But it'd be easier if I had, instead of having a round tube like this, I had some square tube, but it's what I had laying around. It's really thick. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that's pretty thick metal. But if I just go ahead and try to weld it on like this, there's not going to be much, it's not making much contact with the pipe, so it's not going to be a really long weld. So I don't know how strong it'll be, or how strong it needs to be for this not to come off. But if I did just weld it to the bottom like that, I wouldn't have any problems with like the difference in height, because then if I just welded that straight to the bottom of the pipe, it theoretically should be everything should be level with each other, which is I think what I want. So we got about an inch long bead. Each one hold it on, and I got that going on both sides. So I don't think it's gonna come off. I think I'll be alright just doing that. Alright, the front part's virtually done. Now I'm gonna notch these to fit around here a little better, and then weld these on and try to make sure I get everything as straight as possible. But I'm not kidding myself, I know everything's gonna be crooked, but at least put forth effort to make it straight. Go, fits together just like that. So I got that welded up pretty good. I'm gonna wait to get the rest of this stuff on and then flip it over and weld the bottom up. And so next thing I'm going to try to do is get this piece here fitted on. I'm just going to cut it. I already got it cut down to size, so I'm just going to clean up the metal, get it kind of squared up, and then weld that on, and then I'll put that bumper on the very back. Moving on to the rear bumper, or rear blade. So my thought with this was, since it has these angles, it should scoop up everything that gets kicked out the side from the front two blades on the scraper, and then I was gonna have, and then it'll channel it in towards the center. And what I was going to do was cut out like a slot at the bottom that all the dirt can get scooped up, and then poured out the back of this nice and smooth. Keep in mind, all this is theoretical. I didn't really look up about how to make one of these or anything. I just had a idea in my head and some scrap metal laying around, so this could all just fail miserably. So I guess I'm gonna cut these. I think this is where on the Jeep, if you were to run into somebody, this is like a crush point. So I'm gonna cut these off, and I'm probably gonna make the slot about 32 inches wide, I guess, a little bit wider than the rest of the thing, and then just leave these alone. And I was also gonna take probably some of the meat I cut out of here and weld it up here, so I have like a nice even like 2-inch, maybe 2-inch wide slot going along the whole thing, so I don't have like two lines of deeper dirt coming out of these big holes. So I'll block off half that hole. So I'm gonna get started on that. So I got that done. Now I'm just going to take these extra pieces and weld them over those holes. So I got a nice even slot across the thing. So once I get those tacked on there, I'll just have to weld this to the rest of the device, and I only have a couple things left to do. Alright, to attach this bumper to it, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of angle iron and run it up vertically right here on the edge, and then just weld that to the pipe. And think that should work pretty good. Alright, that's the last piece. I'm using a flux core welder, in case you were wondering. Alright, so the last part of this puzzle is I wanted to make a rack up here to hold the cinder block or two. So this cinder block's 15 and a half inches wide, and this is about 30 inches wide, so should be able to put one or two up there if you wanted. And I think I'm going to place it right between the front and the second blade here, because that's where I want to be weighted down. So I'm going to cut this. This is a piece of a bed frame, by the way. This piece of bed frame in half, and then set this up on it, and then just weld it on here, and should be done. So I just finished resurfacing the driveway with that thing I made, and it worked pretty good, better than I expected. Had a little trouble going up this hill right here, but that tractor I was using weighs less than I do, so that was the only thing really holding me back. I put an extra holder for some more brakes on the back, and I just used an old tow strap and hooked it up to pull it along with, and that worked just fine. So yeah, it was a pretty fun project. It didn't cost me any money, and it seemed to do the trick, so I'm happy with it. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.